Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the UTSA Roadrunners and the Crusaders. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. It's the Roadrunners. Will kick off first, and here we go. Out of the end zone. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. So the Crusaders offense will get first crack at it today. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Looking to throw, it's Pryor. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Crusaders will call on their punt team. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Roadrunners offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes the sophomore running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Got it behind the line. It's West. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. And the Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give, it's Henderson. Got a little grass. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Defense there to stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it was a good move that got him that much. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Going to the run, it's Henderson. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Back to throw, it's McCown. He wants it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Looking for more room. He's at the 40, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Crusader. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And that's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Bringing the heat, and down he goes.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Madison. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
I love the third down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on third down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
I don't think he got anything. He got stopped on 4th and 1. Back to throw, it's Pryor. Finds his big tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Buys a little time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Picked off. What a play by this defense. Bringing it back. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Roadrunners. The defense putting points on the board.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Pryor. He's not afraid to go deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. And the Crusaders send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 25. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Henderson.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll go right back to him. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to buy time. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got enough for the first. There he goes. Touchdown, Crusader. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, one touch, one touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's McCown. Sets up the screen. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Madison. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Trying play action. Pressure coming. Makes a connection. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. And it's the Roadrunners who will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Here's the pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
They'll move the wide receiver. On the run, it's Henderson. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Rides to the back. And they'll get nothing going on this one either. At least back to the line of scrimmage, but it is 4th down. And the Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. The Crusaders are out there on offense, ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Makes the grab. It's Sampson. They'll line up trips to the right. The 4th receiver on the left on 2nd and 1. Looking to throw, it's Pryor. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to run for it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Lofts one high and deep. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Short gain on the play before he slides.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Crusaders decide to punt it away. Nice directional kick there, like a solid iron shot. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. UTSA taking over, and the offense heads out to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The give on the inside. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Madison. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Oh, he's got some space. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself on the draw. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
And the Crusaders with the 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. To throw, it's Pryor. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Looking to throw on first down. He's sacked. Took him a while to get there, but you have got to get the ball out in that situation.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. That's reeled in. It's Madison. Crosses the 30. He's got away. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He's looking to throw. Just threw that one way too far.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a
touchdown, UTSA! The sure hand's in the end zone, and he has 6.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll try the left side. He's got the first down, but he's going to need a lot more than that. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
To the air. It's McCown. Snagged out of the air. Strong, firm tackle.
As a quarterback, I'm trying to find my matchup, get the ball to my guy so he can do something with it after the catch. When you put it on his body, he can catch it and then break a tackle and make a play happen like he did just there.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. The Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. The Crusaders are out there on offense, ready to go to work. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Gets it out quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Crusaders in the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Grab behind the line. It's Hardy. Turning it on. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And it's the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and goal. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Takes the easy completion. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. A little screen to the running back. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
Well, it was a great effort throwing to the running back that time. He was almost able to get in on 3rd down. The defense makes the stop. Now it's decision time. 4th.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. 3 wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Pryor. Spits it out to the back. It's on target and complete. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Crusaders, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got his man. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. And that last completion left him with 2nd and 1. And this is a fun moment for an offensive coordinator. Back to pass. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? And the Crusaders look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quickly to the tight end. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Crusaders have it with a 1st and 10. Forced out of the pocket. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Play number 9 on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Pryor. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Hauls it in. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached a break, and it's UTSA on top. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Crusader. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he makes the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Lets it fly on the move. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Takes it the other way.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop. Forcing a turnover. Best case scenario. Offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a man. It's Pryor. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Crusader. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Checking in from the UTSA sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The sure hands, it's Madison. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Roadrunners are in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Looking to pass, it's McCown. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And it's the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Snares it outside. It's Campbell.
It just took the quarterback a little too long to find his tight end that time. He's out there by the sideline, wide open. If the quarterback can just get it to him a hair sooner, he's going to have a chance to advance that thing forward, and they're going to get more yards. So the quarterback just has to be able to make his decision a little bit quicker moving forward.
They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Here's a heat. It's caught, and he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. And the Roadrunners getting set on 1st and 10. The clock stops, 2 minutes left to play in this one. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Reads it, fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They'll run it from the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's McCown. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got the back over the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why
Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown! They move on top here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score is tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it down the field.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. And the Crusaders come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I absolutely hate that play call. At this point of the game, you're trailing, you're trying an outside run. It's a slow developing play, eating up seconds. And if you're going to do that, at least you have to be able to get out of bounds. He wasn't able to do it, and now the clock is ticking and ticking away. That is just not the right play call in this 2-minute situation.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Pryor. Now adjusting. Inside the 10-yard line, it's shoved out of bounds at the 9.
Which is a really nice job.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the end zone. And the pass is caught for a touchdown. And it looks as if we could be headed to overtime.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they've got it locked up in the final minute after the touchdown and extra point. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. And finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Looking for a man. It's Pryor. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job.
Could be in. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Crusader. They take the lead here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Oh, and it's intercepted, a turnover in overtime. And that will put a stamp on it. A game-deciding play as they seal it with a pick. The Crusaders are out there on offense, ready to go to work. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.